What's good, prima donnas? Back again today with another video. So you guys, we gonna be making this wig. I think this is the most easiest wig that I've ever made, you guys. So super simple. It's no closure and it only took me about 30 minutes. So I think this is such a really cute poppin' ass for hairstyle. Lau is giving me like scissor realness, like la 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 la. No, she got the curly bang going on. I don't know. I just been wanting like a big curly fro for the longest, you guys, and the fact that I even added a bang was like a major leap for me. Okay, I was not sure how I was gonna end up liking it. It still is something that has to grow on me, but I still think that it is super cute. But yeah, if you guys want to see this really cute DIY fro hairstyle, then definitely make sure that I subscribe before you go. But yeah, guys, until next time, bye. So let's get this wig shop popping and stop boot cuffing with Becky, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make my DIY mannequin head. So the first thing you want to go ahead and take is one of these things that hold paper towels. I got mine from the dollar store, and then I got my mannequin head from the beauty supply. There's a foam mannequin head, and the paper towel holder I got is metal. And yeah, you just stick it right through the hole, and it's heavy enough to weigh down the foam head. That way it's not going to move. The supplies you're going to need are some weaving glue. My favorite brand is from Natty. I get that from the beauty supply store. And then you're going to need a Spandex Dome Cap, which looks like this. It's just going to fit your head like a glove, you guys. And this is where we're going to be making our wig on. And most importantly, you're going to need some scissors, of course, to choppy. And the most important, this is what I meant, is some weave. Okay, I'm using the Ali Julia Brazilian Curly for this look today. This is in the inches 18 inch, but I'm only going in with one bundle of 18 and two bundles of 16 inch. And as you can see, the bundle of the 16 inch is a lot shorter. This is what's going to give us some layers and some dimension to this look. So the first thing we're going to do is take a plastic bag and we're going to suffocate this bitch, okay? We're going to wrap that shit around our head like if the bitch is our enemy and make sure the bitch cannot breathe, okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we want to lay down a plastic bag so that way the glue does not get onto our foam head. But I felt bad, so I just made sure that Becky could breathe. No, I'm just kidding. But I wanted to make sure that I break the bag underneath so that way you can see the face of the mannequin head. It's just going to help a lot with the placement of the tracks. So make sure you expose the face. So starting from the back of the neck, I'm just going to measure out a piece of the track from side to side. It doesn't have to be super long. I'm just doing from the nape of the neck. And you just want to go ahead and cut after you measure out your piece. Now I'm taking some of that weave glue and I'm just going to be gluing this right onto the track. Now the good thing about Ali Julia tracks is that they're pretty thick, so that way they're really easy to work with or to sew. Well, today we're going to be doing the no sew method because the bitch don't got time for that. I cannot be sitting here sewing on these tracks. I just can't. Glue has just always worked for me, and it's just the easiest and fastest way. But as you guys see, I glue out a little bit, blow dry it, and then I keep going in with the glue. I don't try to do it all at once. I don't know, then I'll just find myself struggling because it does take a little while for the glue to dry. This is why I speed up the process with my blow dryer. But yeah, you guys, you have successfully laid down your first track. So now you just want to keep repeating the same steps, measuring from side to side, making sure that you cover the track that you just laid down, cutting, gluing, pasting it, blow drying it. Autumn, can you stop yelling, little girl? So yeah, now you can see I have my first little piece laid down. Now I'm going in with more glue. Like, you don't want to do it all at one time because then you could get glue everywhere. I'm telling you, this shit is super messy, you guys. But it's fun. So yeah, now you just want to keep repeating that process all the way until your 18-inch bundle is completely used up. You always want to use your longest length at the bottom and the shortest length at the top, just so that way it looks like it's gradually fading and it has a natural layered look. As you see, I'm going to continue to keep cutting away pieces of that plastic bag just so that way Becky's face is fully exposed, you guys. I want to see her face just so that way it can help me out with the placement of the tracks. From this point, I'm going kind of like from temple to temple. I don't want to go too much in like the front of the face, because I want to see where we're going to be able to place our bangs. At this point, I completely used up my first bundle, which was the longest, which was the 18-inch. So now we're just going to move on to our second bundle, which is now the 16-inch. And now I'm just going to cut a small piece and I'm going to lay it right in the front. This is going to be our first track and our first guide to our bangs.
Drop it low. Cookie on tsunami.
Oh, this strip club anthem. What's up?
Young money.
Yeah. Me and my Will pull up the AOD back to back. Them AMG 63s. I tell all my rake it up, break it down, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up.
Now that we have that first piece nice and secure, now we're gonna do our 360 tracking method. So what you're gonna do now is just start on the side or in the back. You want to glue down a piece of the track, and at this point we're just going in a 360 circle. So we're not cutting from side to side anymore. We're literally gonna glue that track from one end all the way to the other end until it goes into a full circle. So this is exactly what I'm talking about, gluing the track into a 360 circle. So now you just want to keep repeating that step all the way until your second bundle of hair is completely used up. And this is what the wig looks like with the second bundle completely on. It's almost done and it's nice and full. Oh, I'm obsessed. So now we're moving on to our third bundle, and this is as well a 16-inch. All I'm doing at this point, I wasn't even cutting the tracks anymore. I was just gluing in small sections and placing it down with my fingers, using the blow dryer to speed up the process. But I'm still going in a full circle, you guys. You just want to keep on going until that circle is small as hell, like tiny. You're gonna get the hang of it. It's super easy. As you guys see, I'm gonna be using my fingers. I use like my thumb and my index and my middle finger just to like hold down that track, just to make sure that it's properly going in the shape that I want it to, which is like, you know, the circle. And make sure you're pressing really firm, so that way you have, you know, no air bubbles and your tracks are nice and tight. As you guys can see, there's a small hole at the top, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do my DIY closure. So this is the amount of hair that I had left over from my third bundle, which is pretty much a lot of hair left over. So I'm just going to take a small section, and you want to go ahead and put some glue on that. And I'm going to begin to sandwich the track, but I'm going to begin to roll it up into like a little donut. It's so hard to explain, but I hope you guys can just see what I'm doing. But it was hard to film as well, okay? So appreciate this. But yeah, I'm going to keep rolling it all the way into like, it's like a little donut. And you want to wait for that to just dry a bit. And then what I'm going to do is section that piece right into two. And then I'm going to grab my flat iron and I'm going to smush the hell out of that centerpiece. Like, make sure it is nice and flat. You just want to hold your flat iron on it for like a good 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And then you're going to see it's going to become like a really nice flat closure piece for the top of our wig. So it should look something like that. And now I'm just going to place a little bit of glue and then just pop that right onto that little circle part. And now you're not going to be able to see any of the tracks, okay? So that's a quick tip if you're doing straight or curly hair and you're doing a wig with bangs. This is kind of like a DIY closure to just close up the top. So yeah, press down your flat iron just to, you know, finish up the wig. And then you just want to go ahead and remove that plastic bag from underneath. And you guys, you got yourself a curly motherfucking wig. This wig was so easy to make. Like I said, one of my easiest wigs that I've ever made. So I wanted to start off my wig making series with this one first. I'm not sure what I want to call her. So far she's giving me like SZA vibes, or maybe Lyrica from Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. But I do want to say that when you pop it on your head, you are going to look a little cray. It is going to take some customizing to your face shape. So if you guys want to see how I transformed it from looking like this to this, then definitely you guys stay tuned for my next video, which will be a styling video on this wig. So stay tuned, prima donnas.